do is so we can allow the flavours to melt. First thing, First thing we'll do, we're going to get our barbecue sauce. Now I do mine by absolute eye these days. You can make it sweeter, smokier, more tomato based. But I'm going to go in with about, I'd say that's about 150 mils of ketchup. Bog standard cheap ketchup, nothing massive. In there, I'm just going to go through about 1 to 2 tablespoons of non-smoked paprika, just normal paprika. As well as that, we're going to add, if I can find some somewhere, and I've got just enough left. And it is about 1 tablespoon. I think that's all I've got. I think I'm going to have to go with some more if I've got some. And I think I've run out of sugar. Well, I have run out of dark brown anyway, I think. So yeah, I've run out of dark brown. So I'm going to go a tablespoon of light golden cast sugar, that's fine. It's probably not kind of the flavour I'm looking for, but it'll do. And about 100 mils or so of honey. And then the last little tweak, I want to find it somewhere, a splash of that. And then, so yeah, so to that, splash of Worcestershire sauce. In my case, I'm going to use Dorsetshire, so a tablespoon or so of that. And then literally a drop of this stuff. Now this stuff is great if you like that smoky barbecue, but it is very potent, so we need literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 4 or 5 drops, literal drops of liquid smoke, and then just some seasoning, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper. And that's going to bring that to low heat. Very easy. My barbecue sauce recipe, I gotta be honest, excuse me, peppers up my nose. Yeah, it changes by the week. So I'm going to bring that together, have a taste, see if it needs anything else in there. Okay. In fact, I'm going to go for 4 tablespoons of, so 2 more, so that's 4 in total, of paprika. So that's on a low heat, and we're just going to let those flavours settle. And whilst that's happening, we're going to get on with our chicken. But our chicken, on this very now one and burnt, what am I saying? Burnt chopping board. So, you know, the people that do this, buttermilk, unfortunately I can't soak mine in buttermilk. The lad is dairy allergic, so I have to be completely dairy free. It's not, you know, it's not like you can have a tiny bit and you'll be fine. If he has dairy, that's it. He will be very, very ill. So I've got 3 normal size chicken breasts that I'm going to butterfly. And then I'm going to thin them out a bit as well. If you want to know what I'm doing, I'm currently having a fight with a cling film. And I'm losing the battle actually. Just so we're aware, I am up there. So I'm going to do, very messy because this cling film, so I'm going to bin this anyway, so my chicken hands can go all over it. It is really knackered. I think knackered is the only way I can blame that. So, I'm little bit of advice. That's fine. 1, 2, oh, 3. And then last one. Oh, that's not a good thing. Ah well, not quite the butterfly I wanted, but it'll do. Oh, this flipping cling film. Right. I don't even know what's going on with this anymore. It's broken. My cling film's knackered. Right. That's done. Get that rid of that. Get it. And into that. So I'm just going to add a generous dose of salt. I'm going to let it rest, usually 30 minutes or so, okay? Straight into there. And then, so if you have a dairy allergy, okay, this is a good, simple replacement. Bit of salt in there. I'm just going to let that sit for a little while. So yeah, this is a very quick, what's what I'm looking for. It's a very quick go-to recipe. I'm not going to mess around with double dipping or anything like that. What I want, which I don't seem to have anything on. So I've only got, so it's not much, about 50 grams flour. Oh yeah, no, I did have it all along. I've used wrong flour. Never mind. Let's do that again. I knew I had the right one. So try again. We're going to go in with some plain flour. We're going to go about 100 grams of plain flour. And then I usually try and do a mix, but I don't have a mix, so I'm just going to go same amount of potato starch. Again, lots of seasoning. I want black pepper for this one. You've probably got more than that, so there you go. What do I want? I want this. So all I'm going to do is make sure that my chicken is rested. I'm going to mind the mess. Don't want a mess. I'm just going to put it over a tray, I think. When I can find a tray. Where's my trays? There we are. I'm talking to myself, I'm wasting a lot of time. Guys, this was quite quick. So I'm just going to rest in tray. That's why my chicken just to rest and form, so it's not a lot of loose, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a lot of loose flour, you know. So we're just going to keep flipping it over. That's it. Keep flipping it over, making sure that it is coated all the way over, and leave that to rest. I'm going to repeat that process over and over again. just making sure that every ounce, that every bit of that chicken is covered. Squeezing it on there, making sure that every bit of that chicken is coated. Again, we're not going lightly here, we want to make sure that there is a coating when we fry that chicken. You could, if you wanted, air fry this. But I'm just going to go for an old-fashioned fry. So I've got lots of little pieces here, so I'm just going to get the last couple of pieces in there, and then that's the job done really. And that is as hard as prep goes really. So like I say, this is dairy free, so I'm going to be going for dairy free mozzarella. Mine will have real cheese on it later. So there we go, we're going to let them rest for a few minutes, okay? So after giving them 5-10 minutes, I'll come back ready for a fry. Okay, my barbecue sauce, that's been doing it, it's going for about 20 minutes that, so it's nice and mild. So it's going to come off a heat, and what I'm going to do, I've got some little squeezy bottles. That's fine. What I'm going to do, give it a quick rinse out. And what I did, I have shown this before, but what I've got is one of these little kind of adjustable filters. It makes filling these, you know, if you're making sauce bottles, it makes filling them well and truly easier. Say that. So we're going to fill that bottle and then come back to fry the chicken. Okay, and there you go. Well, there's our little oil. If I zoom in there, this is what I call my oil tester. It's just a little stick, but you can see it's starting to bubble away at the corner. That means that oil is hot enough now. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to go around about 8 to 10 minutes with these in, and then let them just finish off in the oven while the others fry. I've got the oven on nice and low. So here we go. In with the first. And then with our second. What we're going to do, we're going to turn these about halfway through. So I made a decision, it weren't frying as well in the pan, so I've gone to the old fashioned method of deep frying, and these are about done now, so I'll let that drain. And look at how crispy that is. Look at how beautifully crispy that is. If it had focus, try that. There you go, delicious, absolutely stunning. And there you go, after finishing in the oven for no longer than 5 minutes, okay, at 200, I've got some beautifully crisp chicken breast. I should have used thighs really, far more tasty, but today I used breasts, which I did butterfly and then press. So, right, now to serve. Very simple, this one. All we're going to do, we're going to get a... I'm going to kind of build this. Now, because this is dairy free, I'm not really going to melt this. You could melt your cheese, completely up to you. Got a little few fries. Again. No sprinkled mozzarella. Finish up top. Okay, that's that one done. Don't know much yet, but it is going to look fine. Over here, I'm going to do it on. That's fine. What am I going to do? I am doing this. Just decorate this. You could toss it through, I suppose, and it is whatever you want. Slightly more. That. And then drizzle of a barbecue sauce. And a drizzle of what's that stuff called? Keep your mayo. Okay, and then just because it's all very beigey and fried and very unhealthy, just gonna widen that up a bit. Okay, you could put greens on top. I've not split any greens. Okay, so I'm gonna do put some pointless. I say pointless. Okay, cucumber on the side, and there you go. My fried chicken, loaded fries, dairy free. We've got keep your meal, which is dairy free, barbecue sauce, mozzarella cheese, which is vegan, plant based. As per usual, if you're one of the 90% of people that are watching my content but yet subscribe, please do hit that subscribe button. Obviously enjoy what you eat and eat what you enjoy. And of course, please leave a comment below. Let me know what's on your plates. As usual, don't forget, wherever or whenever you are viewing this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe. Click the links to the right to see some more of my beautiful, delicious recipes. Give that notification bell a ring to be informed of future content. And last but not least, comment below what's on your plates.